An important consideration when getting paid as a freelancer is how are you going to handle payment processing? Not the most sexy topic out there about freelancing, but really important. You want to get the payments into your bank account as quickly as possible and with either no fee or a very small fee on the transaction in exchange for convenience. There's a lot of nuances here. We don't have time to cover them all. The best case scenario is that a company is able to pay you with ACH, which is basically just the network that different banks send payments to one another and transfers. That comes in the form of a direct deposit. There's no charge for you if you're in the same country. That's pretty seamless. Typically takes 1 to 3 days to process that payment, no extra cost. Sometimes a client will have a payment processor on their end, like bill.com, and they'll cover the cost for you. And that's great. And that happens, and that payment is facilitated electronically. Those scenarios like direct deposit and the company taking on the processing fee for you is typically when you're working with larger companies and institutions that have a robust system set up for how they work with contractors. And you'll pretty much, in most scenarios, have to fall in line with their preferred payment processing kind of system and processes, which is fine. The downside is sometimes doing direct deposit and all that is slow. A couple days it takes to get the payment into your bank account. The upside is that you are losing there's no fee for you to receive the money. The really common thing for a lot of freelancers, and this is what I do with a ton of clients, is using a payment processing platform. These are really convenient. They allow the client to pay with all different kinds of payment methods, from debit to credit cards, et cetera, et cetera. And this is like a PayPal, a Wave, a Stripe. There's a ton of options out there. They all pretty similarly take like 2.9% per transaction and like a 40-cent, 30-cent fee per transaction. So they take a little bit of the money that you're earning. I found at this point in my career at 12 years of freelancing that it's not enough money equal to the fabulous convenience of using a payment processor. And honestly, your clients are likely familiar with these payment processing tools like PayPal, so they'll feel really comfortable and trusted that you have your system set up and easy peasy. The downside is there is a fee to using them. Something I did in the beginning while first freelancing was ask clients to pay me with checks. They would actually literally physically mail me a check so I could save on that fee. I don't do that anymore, but something really helpful in the beginning days to save some money.